what's up guys, welcome back to another Morning Games episode. You probably have already noticed that I had a shit game playing in both the two Iowa videos and the Massachusetts video this morning. Well, I decided because I'm pretty bored this morning, before I end up going to school, I'm gonna chuck another 3 to 4 shit video for you guys. But hopefully this turns out a lot better than one I played this morning. And I have no idea what the hell the jump bot just fired at our Bloody Destroyer for no apparent reason. But I better do what this jump bot's doing. But obviously, as you do know, I do like realism. I do not know where this jump bot is telling me to get back for if I'm going to be following him. And of Stormers, just obviously torpedo the hell out of that B-cap.
Enemy force detected.
Oh my god, we have a hipper.
Good luck, everyone.
See, you're probably realizing, Sid, why aren't you firing your guns? Maybe because I'm actually playing it smart and I do not know if there's going to be a destroyer in the cap. And as you can see, we have a Bismarck over here. And I am basically going to be given all I've got to support this Jean Bart. And now you just noticed that I've been spotted. What does that mean? Most likely a destroyer is in the cap. So, I'm going to follow this Jean Bart like so. Just hope for the best. But if you think about it, we already know that the Bismarck's going to be around here. And what he doesn't know is there's going to be 2 battleships ready to just remove him from the planet, basically. You're probably thinking yourself, Sid, why do you like the Iowa class so much? Well, it's because they're very well designed and I like the look of them. In my opinion, they're the most sexiest battleships ever built. Like, if I had to choose my favorite Iowa class, it would have to be the New Jersey, 100%. Only just because of what she did in Vietnam. It was originally Wisconsin, just because of what she did in Korea. But New Jersey ended up taking the #1 spot. Alright, so as you can see, we are about to toss the dice on the bloody Bismarck as well as the DD in the cap. But as you can see, this Jumbo is requesting my support, and there's a Kangaroo there. And we all know what Kangaroos are made of. And as you can see, he already launched his set of torpedoes, his 2 sets. I don't know if Kangaroo has 2 or 3 sets, but I basically consider it just like a Shimakaze, but a little less lethal. But as you can see, Bismarck flat broadside, and Jean Bart took an absolute beating out the Bismarck. And as you can see, I'm going to try and hopefully clear the mountain, and the front guns managed to clear the mountain, and we smacked that Bismarck for 13k. And we all know what the Bismarck secondaries are basically capable of. As you can see, Bismarck is obviously retreating, and he is going to take a shot at me, and he somehow misses. I was expecting him to at least hit my front funnel, and hopefully, and none of these shots clear the mountain. And Siegfried managed to take out the Bismarck, and now we have to worry about this hipper. So now we're going to put our guns back in the neutral position, ready for this hipper to pop around, just so I can swing that rear turret around a lot quicker. And as you can see, Hipper's making a dumb decision and pushing towards the B-cap currently, but he has 2 battleships, no, 3 battleships actually. One bloody battle cruiser and 1 destroyer. The reason why I say bloody Siegfried is a bloody battle cruiser is because it has 15-inch guns as a cruiser, which is the biggest caliber guns you can possibly get on a cruiser. But the only thing is, I consider it basically Gneisenau with armor that doesn't even exist.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
That's just how I consider it. But I know I definitely did not put up with a high damage game just then. It's not just because obviously I didn't want to get blapped by the Bismarck secondaries, and we all know what German secondaries are capable of, absolutely ruining the hell out of your day. But as you can see, torpedo striking towards the hipper. We have obviously chucked USS Iowa in full, it's very, very unfortunate that
Retreat now!
that the Iowa and Missouri cannot reach their 33 knot top speed like in real life. You can only reach 30 plus knots in this. Like the closest I have actually gotten to the 33 knot top speed was with Judge Dewey and a couple of commander inspirations that increased the speed. I only got up to 32.5 knots.
Attention! Reporting the target position.
And by this thing, and how on earth did this Hipper just survive a total annihilation? We all know that bloody French magic bullets will not end well, and as you see, battery release, got to start turning here. Bloody Hipper is doing the dance with death at the moment, and oh my god. Yeah, that was a total miss, which is a bit embarrassing for me, to be honest, as I'm used to having total railguns. And oh my god. It looks like it's the end of the Hipper. Never mind, he still lives. Alright, here we go.
Torpedoes! Dead ahead!
And there we go, got the kill on the Hipper. Go back to Port Sunshine. And as you see, the first kill of the game. Not exactly off to a good start in terms of damage. But basically the whole enemy team is basically over towards C. And I can definitely see that bloody the bloody decap is not defended by the whole basically the enemy team. So hopefully our Swarmers ends up capturing that. I'm going to start heading over towards. I'm going to start heading towards the sea cap, only just because you have to get the remaining battleships and cruiser off the map. But if you think about it, there is a USS Missouri, so we have to be aware of that. And remember, basically the Missouri is a premium Iowa. It just gets radar. And do I like the Missouri? Absolutely. Absolutely. It is my second favorite Iowa class. And do I think the Missouri is badass? Absolutely. And to be honest, I actually prefer Battleship New Jersey's bloody Vietnam look. And as you see, we have the KGV over here. I'm going to try and swing the rear turret, but as we all know, the KGV does not have the bloody best AP penetration in the world. It's V's firing AP. But we all know that the bloody British love their HE, and oh my god. I was expecting that King George should be basically all the way to China at that point. So I'm like, screw it, I'm going to chuck the Iowa back and full again. But you all know that I hate firing the guns at high speeds because realism, and also I noticed that if you slow the battleship down to 1/4 to about half, you can get the guns off on target, like 95% of the time. That's just how I see it. But everyone's different. So now we're charging directly for the sea cap. Like so. Yeah, it should be me in the middle, but obviously Jean Bart, and we have Vanguard. Pretty cool, am I right? And we only lost 2 battleships, 2 cruisers. Which are doing pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And somehow our Siegfried is still alive, surprisingly. Because in my opinion, would I pick up the Siegfried? Probably. Only just because of the high caliber guns, but would I pick it up because of the armor? Don't think so.
Our victory is in sight.
And so far, these guys look like they're running for their lives. And we have the turrets off here. Alright, let's start messing this dude up. I'm spotted. And there's the USS Missouri all the way up there. But remember what I told you about remember the Missouri to Supreme in Iowa. So remember, if you give basically the USS Missouri if the basically in Iowa sits flat broadside, we all know how it would end. And somehow the Tirpitz manages to hit my body, I think the very top of my body rangefinder. But as you can see, I am not backing down from the fight. As I hit that man for another 6k. And I have no idea why the hell bloody our battleships are chucking their engines in full, because we all know that we can take these guys head on if there's only 3 of them left. But obviously Tirpitz is closer to torp range, we all know that. But let's see, he's going to be giving me the broadside and my secondaries are doing their thing. And you probably think to yourself, why am I not firing the guns? It's because we all know that the Tirpitz isn't going to survive this. Wait for it. Alright, I lied. And Silent yoinks the kill. And now it's me. It's basically me versus the USS Missouri and also the Orchard Club. Right. But you probably think to yourself, have you ever faced a Missouri head on? No, I haven't. This is my first actual time facing on a Missouri. But am I scared of the Missouri? A little bit. Because we all know how this would end if I give this dude my broadside. But the weak point at the moment would have been the superstructure, but we won anyways. So without further ado, on to the next one. So obviously on to the next video. So we're taking out the army. But as you might, oh that's right, I didn't record a Yamato video the other night. But also I have news regarding another legendary tier battleship. I am close to getting the Conqueror, so that means fires. And because obviously, because I'm Australian and I'm addicted to having barbecues almost every single day, I'll be putting snags such as bacon, steak, etc. inside one of the shells, and then fire it with the power of the Barbies. Now I have no idea what the hell this Conqueror is doing. Like, he's gonna get himself killed if he keeps going that way. And we have a Shimakaze. I so hope that White Shima knows what he's doing. And we have another USS Missouri over there. Like, I'm shocked that's the first time I've actually had a USS Missouri on my team, not against me. But, Sid, you probably think to yourself, Sid, when you get 30,000 steel, will you get the Missouri? Absolutely yes, my guy. Because you obviously knew what I was talking about in the last video, I do like the Iowa class. But I also like the South Dakotas and the North Carolina as well. I do basically like all the American class battleships. Including the Georgia in the game. Basically, I could consider the Georgia with, basically it's basically similar to the Iowa, but the bow is different, the secondary guns are different, the speed's different, and they basically removed triple 16-inch guns and they dropped in 3 twin 18-inch turrets. That's just basically how I consider it. I basically consider it basically a version 2.0 of an Iowa class battleship. But as you see, we have a Yami out there, an Azuma. We all know what happens if we give an Azuma flat broadside. Same with the Yamato. It will make you pay regardless. But as you can see, I need to look out at this Yamato. But also this... Now you probably think to yourself, Sid, you're going to get yourself killed if you keep going like that. Well, I'm pretty sure that the Yamato has a thick belt armor, so I can get basically overpens and all that. But you probably think to yourself, Yami won't overpen you because it's a Yami. Well, you do have a point. As you can see, Yami flat broadside, doesn't even know I'm here, and take the shot out. And that is the most disgusting dispersion I've ever had. And we smash him for 19k.
The ship is on fire.
And as you see, he returns fire. Not getting as much damage. But I'm
Problem
still
solved,
trying to get
sir.
away from the army.
Water returning to ship.
Yeah, and now the Zuma is aware of our presence, which isn't good.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Alright, and if you look at the map, I knew that the Brandenburg was going to come around. And I'm pretty sure Yami's gone down, so I can back up without being citadel to death. And I'm waiting for the Brandenburg to pop around. And we just lost our USS Missouri, and we lost our Shimakaze. Why are you firing HE, you idiot?
The ship is on fire. The ship is on fire. Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Enemy heavily damaged.
If he loads the AP, I'm screwed.
Torpedoes to port.
That's actually well played there, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, so we're back in the Massachusetts again. But hopefully, I just pray that hopefully this game is going to be a lot more better than the previous one. And also that we're also top tier as well. Even better. And we have USS Iowa off to my right and USS Colorado off to my left. Most people honestly are the caliber on the South Dakotas, North Carolinas, and Colorado class the same caliber as the Iowas? No. They're all 50 caliber mark. They're 45 caliber guns. The Colorados get the Mark 5s, the South Dakotas and the North Carolinas get the Mark 6 45 caliber guns, but then the Iowas get the fabulous 50 caliber Mark 7 guns in 3 triple turrets. No configuration. Now, why do I like playing the Massachusetts as well if I'm not playing on Iowa? It's because the secondaries on this thing are broken as hell.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
And to be honest, broken secondaries make me laugh in this game. And sadly our Iowa took a bit of a hit from the Vanguard. And we have a Kansas out there. Battery release. We have a Alabama out here.
Nice work.
And we have the Black out here.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
And now that was the worst time to do a trawler transition right there, unfortunately. And oh my god. How did I just avoid it being torped to death? What the hell? You know what, I'm not even gonna question this game. As long as I didn't get torched on my cam. Why the hell did I just fire my guns? Better start turning out. We have a broadside bloody. And also we have a Montgomery. Oh, for crying out loud. And I better chop my engines back because... Alright, line them up, secondaries.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Problem solved, sir.
Why is the Kansas foreign HE for, man?
The ship is on fire.
I'm finding this absolutely hilarious that an American battleship of this high of a tier is foreign HE. And someone just nuked the Alabama from planet Earth.
Nice work.
Why is this man foreign HE? Seriously, man. I swear to God, these guys are foreign HE to burn me down.
Stations protect that target. Problem solved, sir.
Another permafire? What the hell?
The ship is on fire.
Enemy battleship detected.
I don't understand why the Kansas is foreign HE for. Literally, I don't. I know I'm dead here, but I legit don't understand whatsoever why a man is foreign HE at this high of a tier. I am so confused. Alright, well that's all I've got for you guys. Take care.